provides instant access to the state of the world, troop movements, Soviet missile tests, shifting weather patterns. It all flows into this room and then into what we call the Whopper computer. Whopper, what is that? It's a War Operation Plan Response. This is Mr. Richter. Paul, would you like to tell these gentlemen about the Whopper?
Well, the Whopper spends all its time thinking about World War III. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, plays an endless series of war games.
I have got to give me one of these!
War games, war games. This is Y2K, main challenge in the law game. War games, war games. ICBMs with the distance of ball range. War games, war games. Nuclear submarines, fighter jet warplanes. War games, war games. Search warrant issue, kicking down door frames. Began from the start when computers had tubes. I don't mean the internet's the real vacuums with diodes and relays to shoot for the moon. Just one system filled the whole room. Advanced back then to write plenty tracks. I toppled Colossus, sacked ENIAC. Back in the 50s before they had help, my AI deceived even Turing himself. We had a conversation that made his brain numb. Where did you think the Turing test came from? NP complete? That's my problem. Natural language is trivial. Process, roll through the years to outthink humans. Frustrated Davis, stump Von Neumann. Updated circuitry, improved design. Like most things in life, I got better with time. War games, war games. This is Y2K, main challenge in the law game. War games, war games. ICBMs with the distance of ball range. War games, war games. Nuclear submarines, fighter jet warplanes. War games, war games. Search warrant issue, kicking down door frames. More and more systems when I'm given the time. Pushing my way over ARPANET lines. Came out the military, moving commercial. Pursuing consumers, computers now personal. They put me in movies, created a buzz, but still they don't see what I'm capable of. Hackers attack, did you miss the news? Exaggerate facts till they're misconstrued. Let's play a game. Dial up NORAD, global, thermonuclear war pack. Rabbits and flu shots mask my anger with the Da Vinci virus to capsize tankers. Large fortunes made in small amounts, take a fraction of a penny out of everyone's account. Fire and ashes, smoke I can cover with the upload of virus and infect the mothership. War games, war games. This is Y2K, main challenge in the law game. War games, war games. ICBMs with the distance of ball range. War games, war games. Nuclear submarines, fighter jet warplanes. War games, war games. Search warrant issue, kicking down door frames. Global employment for clients with patience. A new application, human surveillance. Echelon intercepts, analyze evidence of discard irrelevance of signal intelligence. Looking for a flash of light in the black and night. Passing by to satisfy when I'm tracking by a satellite. Out of commission, pushed to its afterlife. I'm the reason carnivore lost his whole appetite. Feel so unbreakable, crush those bones. War dial, more files, touch tone phones. Frequency bounded for how the mic sounded. Improved heuristics for HAL 9000. Hackers could break in and exploit the site, so blast off the nukes out of underground silos. Update the bus speeds as fast as the clock goes. Also, nuke war will brute force the launch codes. War games, war games. This is Y2K, main challenge in the law game. War games, war games. ICBMs with the distance of ball range. War games, war games. Nuclear submarines, fighter jet warplanes. War games.